A new trailer for the Eli Roth Keanu Reeves film Knock Knock has hit the web. In the home invasion story directed by Roth and co-written by Roth, Nicolas, Lopez, and Guillermo Amoedo, two beautiful young girls walk into a married man's life and turn a wild fantasy into his worst nightmare. Knock Knock hits theaters on October 9th. Mark Byers saw the looks of the new Knock Knock trailer.
I so bought the first Knock Knock trailer, and I'm going to buy this one too, but I know I'm going to keep doing it. Every time I see trailer 2 on YouTube, I'm a little wary of clicking it because I know it's going to show me too much information, especially with the horror movie where I just want the premise set up, and that's all I need. And I already had that from the first trailer. This trailer, the movie looks cool, it looks scary, it looks dark, it looks like a twist on the old we're going to kidnap somebody. You would never expect these two innocent-looking girls to be doing what it appears they're going to be doing to Keanu Reeves. I think we will get a couple more twists than what this trailer showed us, but I was a little bummed out that they showed as much as they did because I didn't need that going into this movie. I was already locked in. For a non-horror fan who wants to see a little bit more of it, you get a little bit more background as to what Keanu Reeves' family dynamic is, that he appears to be a happy guy in the relationship. He really gets, thrown into a situation that we would all love to be in at some point and then would like to trust ourselves to say, no, I don't know that we would.
Yeah, I'm going to buy the trailer. Look, for me personally, there was nothing in the trailer that I wasn't expecting to see in the trailer. Honestly, if you know the premise of the film, everything that was in that trailer you were expecting to see. And I have a feeling there's going to be a lot. You kind of alluded to this. There's going to be a lot more to this film than we are aware of. Right. I think at this point, I think there's going to be a lot to this film that we're not seeing in the trailer so far. And you're right. It kind of examines look, every good person has a breaking point. The trailer goes out of its way to show Keanu's like he's got these two hot girls in his thing. They're throwing themselves at him. His wife and kids are way out of town. They're not coming back, whatever. And yet he's still saying, no, I can't, no. And at some point, it reminds me a lot of the 80s horror slasher films that served as like warning stories to teenagers for doing bad things. It was always the teenagers who went off in the car in the woods to make out, and like that's when the bad guys are going to get you. And it feels like they were applying that trope to a married man syndrome kind of stuff, which I actually think is really cool. So I like the looks of it. It keeps making me excited for the film. So for me, it's a buy.
Yeah, I'm going to buy it. These two young gals don't look too innocent, though. Even when the door opens, I wouldn't say they're innocent looking. But yeah, I buy this, and I think that they showed a lot in this second trailer. I agree with Mark, but it doesn't really bother me because they've been doing that. It does bother me on bigger budget films when they're like ruin the whole movie, but for smaller films like this, I think it's okay. And a few shots could be out of order as well. Like you might be thinking you're seeing the end shot with Keanu and these gals, but it could be the beginning shot of the whole film with them doing it to someone else. You don't really know, but I'm excited to see 2 Eli Roth films within like 2 or 3 months of each other because The Green Inferno, which was delayed a whole year,
now
is
at
finally
Blumhouse.
coming out.
That's right.
And then we've got Knock Knock, so you get like a double header with Eli Roth. So I think one of the gals in this film is actually Eli Roth's girlfriend too.
Oh, really?
Sure,
well, I wonder if they meant anything like the premise of Knock Knock. That'd be a very interesting
But
backstory.
I agree with you. This is definitely like Friday the 13th. It is that trope where it's like, Jason only kills you while you're having sex. This is one of those things
if
where
you're
it's
doing
like,
bad things, bad things.
But look at all this dialogue that this trailer has done, which is like, and this trailer, again, it wasn't like a Southpaw situation where it's like, oh, I've seen too much. I'm actually going to take my money off the table. I'm still going to pay to see this movie because we brought up all those 80s slasher movies, something even like Fatal Attraction or It Follows that came out recently. We've seen so many of this style of film. I wonder if there is going to be another layer to it, another
I think
twist.
there is.
I might leave the movie disappointed if there isn't, but I am intrigued to see it. And Keanu Reeves in this kind of role, I just want to see what the guy brings to it. I'm excited.
Yep.